Hello, everyone. I'm Cheldin Barlatt Rumer, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. I have a close friend, and he is one of the best in the biz, and I want for him to introduce himself, his first and last name, and the name of his business.
Hi, all. This is Brent Harris. I'm broker owner with Realty ONE Group Exclusive, located in Gilbertsville, Pennsylvania.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I'm so glad to have you here. What is the state of the union for real estate in your area?
Well, I remain positive, and I'm positive every day for my agents. There is a light at the end of the tunnel right now. Currently, we're still having problems with being able to show houses one-on-one and whatnot with people after March 18th that we're interested in buying a house or selling a house. We're kind of in a holding pattern with that, but I'm hoping soon the governor changes his mind. But in the meantime, we're doing everything at this office to remain safe, do everything virtual, nonstop trainings, just trying to stay in front of things. So when it is go time, we're ready to go. But in the meantime, we're still selling houses. Believe it or not, Sheldon, we are still selling houses sight unseen with an addendum, just basically saying they'll be able to look at it in 30 days with virtual tours. And there is a lot of pent-up demand. So I see a lot of good things in the real estate market in this area.
I do. I agree too. I think that the need to move, the need to be able to find a new house, the need to sell your house still exists, even with all of this going on. And it's amazing to have folks that they can rely on to be able to educate them through the process, even if they're not walking through each of the homes.
Absolutely. And, one thing I love about our industry, we have some of the smartest, brightest people that, really come together and say, how can we make this business still work?
Yeah.
Even with all these restrictions in place. And the realtors really are coming together and doing it. Now, it's not optimal. Nobody wants this. And, safety's always first, and that's the biggest thing. So hopefully we get to a point where we can conduct our business, doing it with safety in mind, masks, booties, gloves, that type of stuff.
No, I completely understand. I completely understand. And I know that your company always is ahead of the curve as it relates to technology and making sure that there's access to virtual walkthroughs, making sure that there's access for your agents to be hands-on in everything that they need in order to get their clients what they need, whether they're working with somebody who's selling a property or a home, or they're working with somebody who wants to buy a property or a home. I know that even in the midst of all of this, your agents are still in touch, right?
Absolutely. We stay on top of things. I mean, we're cutting edge. I mean, every day our company's doing, company-wide, by the way, quickest growing real estate franchise in the country right now. But company-wise, we're doing an agent town hall every day at 12 o'clock, which is awesome. There's wakeuptowin.com, which is a great resource for business planning for all agents out there, not just Realty ONE Group agents. So we're putting the tools in place, not to mention the local tools that we have in our company. We are doing trainings at least 4 days a week. It's optional, obviously, everybody's independent contractor, but I want my agents to know that I am going to take as much time out as possible to rev them up so we're ready to rock and roll when the green light goes.
Oh, I absolutely love that. This is the time. I think it's a really interesting time where a lot of people aren't necessarily going back to their traditional jobs. They don't necessarily, whether they don't have the option or they don't want to, and they want to pivot into something new. Tell me about joining your team and what that's like to be part of your new and exciting team.
Well, the nice thing we have is, we're good for all levels, whether you're a new agent, you're a mid agent, or you're a top producer. We have all the training in place. But what's nice is when we bring somebody on, they are not blindsided. We go from, we're low fees, very low fees, 100% commissions. And when people come to our office, any agents out there that are paying these franchise fees, which is ridiculous. And a lot of agents aren't looking at that, but there's that 6% that you're paying on top of everything. I mean, geez, you could pay my fees for a year as an agent in here and get your 100% and still be under that 6% that they're paying.
Wow.
So, I hate to get off track there, but I mean, it comes to mind when I think about this. But when agents come in here, it's a seamless process. They come in here, we have a technology person ready to go. We onboard them. We're like dynamite. We spend a good 4 hours of just getting them up and running. So websites, everything. So there's nothing they're missing, and they are ready to start business again. And that's important to me.
Oh, I absolutely love that and think that that's so important for those of you that are out there that are looking for something new, that are looking to be able to save money while you're making money, right? Be able to keep all of that in your pocket as opposed to giving it away to tons and tons of fees that are completely unnecessary. A new way of doing things with an amazing, amazing team. You need to get in touch with my friend. If people want to get in touch with you, my friend, if they want to learn how they can work with you and your team, how would they do that?
So confidentially, you can call me 484-436-1051. You can reach out to me at Brent at rogexclusive.com. I'm always available. Everything's confidential. I understand that the biggest part of your move is leaving your office and worried about everything, but don't worry. I know it's a big move, but we're here to support you, and that's where we're at with things.
Oh, understood. It's time to make a big move. It is the power of the pivot, people. Things are changing and you want to be on the greater side of things and you need to work with my friend. Thank you so much for joining me again, my darling.
Thanks again for having me, Cheldin. I appreciate
Sure.
the weekly interviews.
I love it.
It's exciting for me every week.
Oh, well, it's going to keep coming. It's going to keep coming. People out there need to know what's happening in the real estate world. They want to know, they want to be able to move to a place that's more secure, that can give them exactly what they need. And you, my friend, are just that. So thank you so much for joining me. From all of us here at This Is It TV, I'm Cheldin Barlatt Rumer, and we will see you soon. Take care.